Hello folks, so how are you doing? And we are back with a video finally, and this video is really special because it is powered by Startup Trade, which is a very good platform if you want to learn trading. So their programs are actually really cheap and they will help you to trade in the live market. So what we are doing today, we are going to discuss very basics of stock market trading, right? So what you can see right now is, okay, so this is the first slide that you see. And what is this slide exactly? So what is the first thing that I wanted to discuss is what exactly is a share. So when I talk about a share, like I have made a separate video on this, and you can just click on the I button and you will get the link to the video where I have explained exactly what is share is. But to give you a idea about it, so what exactly is a share? A share is nothing but the ownership of the company, which is divided into small parts, right? So the entire ownership of the company is divided into small parts, and those small parts are called shares. Now, of course, these small parts have some value. Like what you are seeing right now is the share price of Reliance, and the chart that you see is from Reliance Industries. So what is happening here is that the current price of the share is around 1946, right? That is the current price, and this price is, I think, from beginning of December. So right now the price may be different, so don't this is a historic data, so don't just compare it with the live market. So again, so what is the current price? It is 1946, right? And the market cap is around 1254570. Now what does this mean? So there are certain number of outstanding shares in a company, that is the total number of shares that they can trade in the market, right? And each share is valued at a certain price. So when you multiply both of them, you get a market capital that you can see is 1254570.00, right? This is the market capital of Reliance Industries. So this is what exactly a share is. Now let's go to stock exchange. Now this is very important concept. Now what exactly is a stock exchange? Now when I talk about this in a very basic terms, what you have to understand is that whenever you want to buy vegetables, you have to go to a place where there's a ready market for the purchase and sale of vegetables, right? Similarly, you have to go to a stock exchange, which is a market for the shares that you buy and sell, right? So if you want to buy and sell shares, you have to go to a stock exchange. Like you have to buy groceries, you have to go to a grocery store. Like that, you have to go to a stock exchange to buy and sell shares, right? So how do you buy a stock or a share? You have to go to a stock exchange, right? But you need a broker to do that. Like you want to buy like invest in real estate, you need a broker who will help you with all this purchase and sale of this real estate assets, right? So like that, we have brokers in the stock market. Like what you see right here is a top 10 brokers that we have right now in India. Like we have Sher Khan, we have Motilal Oswal, we have Zerodha. Now you have to choose brokers very carefully. Why? Because brokers charge certain commission, right? So suppose you want to rent a flat and you go to a broker, he will tell you that he will take 50% of the first month rent, or he will take the first 2 months rent as charge for his service. Similarly, this stock brokers also charge some service, and this service is and the commission on this service actually depends from broker to broker. Like there are discount brokers and there are different types of brokers, and we will discuss that in the coming videos. We will help you to choose right brokers, right? So we will discuss that in the coming videos. So these are the top 10 brokers in India right now. Now this is the this is what a candlestick chart looks like, right? We are going to discuss in detail like what is how to read a candlestick chart, right? But right now what you see is an chart from Reliance Industries, and you see that it is starting from March and moving upwards until it reaches October, right? So this is a clear uptrend. Like we have to follow some trends in our market to you know predict whether the prices will go up or it will move downwards, right? So if we want to do that, we have to follow and understand some trends, which we will do in the coming videos. So don't worry about that. But right now, what I want you to know is this is a clear uptrend, right? And you can see that from March, it's starting from somewhere value between 939 and it's moving upward to 2200 plus, right? So this is a clear uptrend. This is a chart, a candlestick chart from Reliance Industries. Okay, so there are some fundamentals which you should know before trading in the stock market, right? So what are these fundamentals? Like there are two types of traders, right? There are short-term traders and there are long-term traders. So they too have really different fundamentals. They too have to follow different fundamentals, right? And these are very important. If you don't follow them, there is no difference between you and somebody gambling at the casino. So you have to very strong at your fundamentals. So when I talk about short-term traders, like one who trade in the stock market, they have to keep their eyes on the earning growth, and then they have to look at the sales growth and also the average volume traded. So what is this average volume traded? It is a number of sorry, it is a number of shares that is being bought and sold in the market. Like, so suppose you want to sell a particular stock and there is no one there who is ready to buy that. So what will happen is you will not be able to sell those shares, right? So you have to be careful that there are enough number of people to buy and sell those shares, so you can sell it whenever you want or buy it whenever you want, right? This is for the short term. When I talk about long term investors, like Mr. Warren Buffett is there, so they have to worry about uh, they are not worried about the price, they are more worried about the valuation of the company. So what will they focus on? They will first focus on the PE ratio, that is the price earning ratio, which will tell them if a company is overvalued or not. Second thing is the PEG ratio, right? Then there is current ratio, then there is debt to equity ratio, and then there is return on investment, right? So these are the types of fundamentals that they have to take care of before investing or before trading in the stock market. And these are very important. We are going to discuss all of these in details. I just did not wanted this video to be full of complicated theories and numbers. So what will happen is you will just get bogged down, right? So what we will do, we will just slowly discover everything, and we will try to understand everything that is possible in this coming course, right? Now, how do you make money in the stock market, right? So every trader have two ways to make the money. They either go long or they either go short. Now, what is going long or going short? That is what we are going to discuss, right? So let's just move forward. This is called going long. Going long means being bullish on a stock. That is, you expect the price of the particular stocks to go higher. Right now we see a stock. I think this is again from ITC, that is the Indian Tobacco Company. So what happens is that there is an open position of 160. Now what is this open position? Open position is when you actually enter a stock. That is when you buy a particular. That is when you actually buy a particular stock, right? So you buy it at 160, and then your fundamentals and your research say that it will move upward. So suppose it moves to 190, and now you think that now there is no more growth in this stock, so you want to move out. So what you do, you move out at 190. So what will happen? See, now you bought that stock at 160, that was your open position. Now you sold it at 190, that is your close position, right? That is when you move out of the stock. So what will be your profit? You will be at a profit of rupees 30, right? So this is how you earn money by going long. You buy low and sell high, right? You always buy low and sell high. This is the uptrend where you buy low and sell high, right? Now the second way to make money is by going short. Now this is pretty complicated, so I want you to pay attention. Now in this case, we actually don't buy first, we actually sell first. Now a lot of people say that how could you sell something that you don't even have, right? You haven't bought anything, so how could you sell? So now firstly you have to understand that you actually buy these shares from your brokers. Like the brokers actually just give you this lend you these shares, and you promise to return them when you it reaches your desired price. So suppose it reaches 170, right? And you suppose sold it at 200, right? At 200 you borrowed these shares from your broker, that is you decided to sell them, and later at 170, when it reaches the mark of 170, you decided to go short. That is, you wanted to buy those shares back to return it to the broker. So you buy these stocks, and this is where the concept of short selling comes, right? So what you have to understand is called short selling is a different concept where you sell high and buy low, right? So what will happen? You sold at 200, but you bought at back at 170. Now your profit is again rupees 30. So if you did not actually understand this concept, then you can just comment. I will make a separate video on this, and I will try to give you more and more examples, right? So this is what the concept of short selling is, right? So let's move forward. Now we have, how do you calculate your return on income? Now suppose you sell a stock at rupees 200, like in this case, in where you sell high and buy low. This is short selling, and you sell at 200 and buy at 170, right? So what happens after that? You make a profit of rupees 30. So how do you calculate your return on income, your return on investment? uh, First you divide the profit by cost. So what is your profit? Rupees 30. This is the profit you have right now. Just give me a minute. Okay, I think this is your profit, right? And at what cost did you buy these shares? At 170. Of course, you sold them before, but this is not your cost. Your cost is what, at what price did you bought. So this is will be 30 divided by 170 into 100. So this is your return on investment. So suppose you buy this stock at this particular price, and then you previously sold it for 200, then your current profit will be 30, and in percentage it will be 17.64. Now there are various ways you can elevate these percentages. Like you can make 50%, 100% on similar trade. And this is what we are going to learn in the future of this course, in the future of classes, right? So what I want you to understand right now is, I want you to go read more about these basics that I taught right now. And if you want to trade in the live market, learn how to trade in the live market, you can just go to Startup Trade, send them a DM on Instagram. Like, I will share the link in the description. You can just go and DM them. They have a very good program, and they will actually teach you how to trade in the stock market and in the live markets, right? So thank you guys. This is the first video in the stock market trading course, and see you in the next video.